Hey folks, Kilt-Man here, Kilt-Man at your services. How are you all? We're doing very well. Yes, there is Roxy, the Wonder Dog, the Super Husky is right beside me right now. And this video is pretty much about her and today. I know, there's been like so many videos, like big sword and sandal, hack and slashery videos, soundtrack videos, but this is about what happened today to Kilt-Man and his trusted four-legged super fairy best friend, his maiden at arms, his fairy shield maiden. We went out for a dog walk. Now a dog walk for me and this thing usually, well no, always involves whiskey pit stops, certain boozeries, certain inns and taverns and hostelries, and today was no exception, obviously. And we went out and we had a big walk just beyond here. What you can't see, just when I'm looking right now, I'm looking, well, I can't see it because of the extreme foliage and arboreal, complete, chaos of Kilt Mansion's gardens. But the cemetery is out there, and that's a big proper stamping ground for this hound. So we're out there. We did the normal sort of circuit, but it's a Sunday, and we have a Russian Orthodox church in the middle of that cemetery. I was part of its renovation 15 years ago, I think it was. I helped renovate that place. I've done videos before, I've shown you it on some videos. Those of you on social media will have seen pictures of this place anyway, and the cemetery in particular. But so we were there. Now, gotta say, when these guys have a shindig, a ceremony, a ritual, a whatever, there's food aplenty. Now, and then they open the doors as well. So, shit. This thing, this supernatural gullet queen of just feed me now, feed me relentlessly. I can take whatever you can throw at me. I'll eat it, digest it, and then this guy here in the kilt will pick it up in a little plastic bag. She'll eat anything, and she knows that the doors of that church are open. Oh my God, it's going to be just a free for all, and she legs it in there. Now today, I'll be honest, today I was then aware that this thing could be open, and yes, butter wouldn't melt, would it? Butter wouldn't have time to melt. It'd be devoured straight away. We walked in there and I saw all the cars were up the main driveway, denoting the fact that yes, there's a ceremony taking place in this Russian Orthodox church. And I thought, is the door open? No, the door's shut. Great. So I left the lead, and now we're doing our bits and bobs. She was, obviously weaving in and out of certain gravestones, sniffing where other dogs have been, and putting her mark there as well. Having the right old canine fun time, and we did get close, and I was then wary of this. But if that door opens, she's in there. But I thought maybe it's coming to an end because I can't hear no noise. I can't hear no one chanting, no one singing. I can't hear the clanging of incense burners hitting all the. If you ever go in there, they have candlesticks on that are about 3 maybe to 6 foot high, within that range, but all over the place. But they're very spindly, and they're in gold, they're in bronze, they're in silver, and they look amazing. But they're very fragile, and the candles are in there, and there's other ornamentation around this lovely sort of beautiful church. Very small, but it's all very fragile. So something on 4 legs having, hey, this is great. Wow, I'm in here. can skittle all these and burn the fucking place down. Candles, incense burners, all this sort of swinging, you got these, I was going to say rabbi then, that would be wrong, but you got these priests in their robes and they're swinging all this stuff around as well, and there has been times when she's legged it in there and I've not been able to catch up with her, and she's just stampeded in. And I hear nothing but screams from inside, and I'm like, oh my God. So I leg it in there, and oftentimes it's been summer, so I've got no top on, so because I'm not like that, as you know. And so a husky legs it into a Russian Orthodox church in the middle of a big ceremony, causing chaos and bedlam and mayhem. Not necessarily in that order, but certainly all together. And then a topless guy in a skirt with long flowing stupid ginger hair legs it in after it. It's just like, it's all the worst hells imaginable, and I've wrought it upon these poor people who are just making benedictions and prayers and what have you. And but you know what, to be perfectly honest, they've always loved it. It's happened a few times. She's gone in there and given it loads, and I've managed to run and catch it and stop these rickety candle things and all this ornamentation. I've caught them and stopped them, and I'm sorry, it's a big congregation there, but they're all laughing. Russia's just invaded the Ukraine, and we all hate Russia. But these guys, these Russian people here, they seem totally fine, So I'm not like, swines. No, they're great. They haven't done it. It's Putin. Putin's done all that. It's not the people of Russia that's done it. So, but these guys are all in there, and like this legs it in, stampeding around. And another thing as well, they have food at these dudes, stroganoff. There's a big buffet table and a trolley of cakes and things. All like, I don't know what they are. They look like cakes, but they're probably made out of meat. I don't know what they are. But this thing, ask her, because she's eaten these things. She snatched them off the trolley. She snatched them off the table that's in there. Oh God. So it's just Jesus. And Jesus plays a huge part in all of this, obviously. But I've gone in there and like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But they're all laughing. Oh, don't worry. They genuinely seem to enjoy it. Anyway, but it's not a good thing for me. I don't need the grief of all this. So I can't just let her in there. Oh, the door's open. Go on, get in there. Go on, cause bedlam. Go on, eat it all. Go on, knock everything over. It'll cost a fortune to replace all this ornamentation and gold and all that kind of stuff in there. So anyway, today we walked in and the door was shut, but as we got close, some idiot opened the door. Oh no! Fucking pounced on it. Oh my God! And I had to get the lead on it, and the trolley of the food was right there. And she knocked the trolley, so stuff was going out. And you could hear all this, oh no. I don't know. It sounds like that. I can't do Russian. It's like Boney M, rah, rah, Rasputin. No, I don't know what it was. But they're all singing in there anyway. And so I think they didn't hear the trolley going over. So I wanted to clasp her back up again and drag her back out. Jesus Christ. And then we went down the cemetery and we did the usual sort of walk, the usual ablutions. And we know that obviously this is going to go into the pub. Of course it is. She's with me. And she's a pub dog. So, talk about massively international, cross-cultural involvement. The meeting and greeting of different customs and traditions. We go to the Cask pub. The Cask. Some of you guys know it because I've done videos in there. The Cask pub, just down the road from here. I think once a month, I think it's more than that, I think it's twice a month, the Irish contingent meet in there. Oh aye, yeah, those potato bastards meet in there with their fiddles and their bodhrums and accordions and all sorts of weird fiddles and I don't know. And what normally is like, say, at its best up until today, it's been 10 to 15 people in there, and it's all no one's singing, but there's no one singing. You might hear people go like, Super Wrigley Husky just departed the scene. You might hear someone sort of going like, they're just mimicking the sounds that they're making. But anyway, and it's great. I love it. Do not get me wrong. I don't mind all this sort of Irish shanty, folky shite. Don't mind it at all. I love the Scottish version. I love the Welsh version. I love anything like that. I love any kind of folky stuff. Love it. And very frequently, me and the dog go in there on a Sunday afternoon, and all the regulars are in there. I'm like, hey, yeah, it's all great. You walk in, it's all great. Yeah, I'm like, get me whiskies, and we sit and watch them, or we stand in the bar and we listen, and okay, it's fine, no worries. Today, there were people outside the Cask, and he went, don't go in. Don't go in. What? What do you mean don't go in? What's up? Oh no, just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go in. Ah, fuck that. We're going in. We're going in. I've got a fucking choice in the matter. The dog's going to go in no matter what. So we goes in. And what did I say before? 10, 15 people in there? 50 at least were in there. And they're at the front part of the pub. So your doors, you go in. The Cask is a great booze. It's my favourite boozer. You go in there, you open the door, they go another door. So it's a little what you call a vestibule. A vestibule. And so you go those doors, then the next doors. It's a little tiny bit. But once you open that second door, you're into the pub. But there was no way into the pub because there was gazillions of these Irish fiddle players, fiddle farters, fucking about and right in the way. And they're all in the midst of like, oh God, so somebody so has met a green giant on a mountain somewhere and lost the love of their life and done all sorts of fucking weird stuff. Well, that was a bit of a... That could have gone horribly wrong, couldn't it? I think we're alright. Kids, look away. And there was just so many of these. And she's like, oh, no, this is my pub, I'm going in. Ordinarily I'd have gone like, oh shit, right, let's get out of here. I couldn't stop her. She's going through. Jesus. Here's a tip for you. It's a public house. It's a pub. The regulars go in there for a drink. This place has bands on. There's a band playing right now. We couldn't stay for that. I'll get on to all this. But we couldn't stay for that. But you go in there, whether, if you're alone, you're a couple, you're a group, you're a whatever, and you buy drinks at the bar and you sit down. That's what you do. What you don't expect is not to be able to get to the bar because of a bunch of people, a bunch of fucking folkies who are not buying drinks, by the way. They just, we meet here and we fiddle and strum and biddly fuck, limericks and little people, fucking fairy folk, all that bollocks. They're doing all this shit. And us people who are paying to drink in there, keeping the wages of the staff behind the bar, and paying for the bevy. We can't get in. Fuck off. And of course, this thing just doesn't give a shit. I'm going through, because there's all dog treats behind the bar, and she loves all the staff there. Everyone loves her. All the regulars love her. A bowl of water comes up, and many other dogs go in there as well. So, and there were a couple of other people in there with their dogs, and I could see they were like, shit, you made it through the maelstrom. Yeah, and they weren't happy. And the reason why they weren't happy is because all of a sudden, like fucking gremlins, somebody had fed these Irish bastards after midnight and got them wet, and they fucking multiplied. So you had 50 to 60 of these bastards in there. Actually, sorry, I've run ahead of myself. He gets in there. No one moves. Nobody moves. Oh, that's great, isn't it? Oh no. We're fiddling and strumming here. We're doing our thing. How dare you walk in? You know, this is our thing. No, it's my boozer. I go in there every fucking day, and you guys are in the way. Move. I don't mind you sitting somewhere and play. I love the music. I love it. But get out the fucking way. Why is that so hard to get into your head? Someone's coming in with a big thunderous husky. Move. Otherwise it's going to barrel into you and knock you off your fucking stool. No words necessary. You see me and that coming in, that was sitting here before, coming in. Move. I'll move around you, but if I've got no space because of all of you and your clan, well, we're going to barrel right through you. Anyway, we got the bar. Whiskies were bought. I laughed it off. And me and the dog went out the back, met Chris and Dan the man, met a few other people, and it was great. But we did all kind of like, fucking hell, what's going on here? That's ridiculous. There's too many of these bastards in here. Mr. Ranty ass here, like, and but I had a double. That's 4 whiskies in 1 glass. Great, and then I thought, well, I know what's going to happen next. Me and Air, the dog, are going to go to the Telegraph, the telly round the corner. We're going to go round the infamous Stroud's Corner into the windswept Stroud's Corner, crossroads, and you turn round that corner and it's fucking windy as hell, and it's been windy, it's been lovely and warm, really bright sun, you know, it's lovely, you know, early summer sort of day, but the wind is really picking up and it's like gusty and brisk, but lovely at the same time, especially when you're wearing a kilt. And so we turned Stroud's Corner, me and Air. Sorry, we left, obviously, I've left the head there. Let's just pull back here, let's pull back to the main moments here. This is what really fucked me up today. It was leaving the cask to go to the Telegraph. So we're sitting on the back of the cask. There's no back way out. You're sitting in like a little courtyard at the back. Like, there's no way out of it. You've got to go back through the pub to get out. So you're kind of stuck. So me and the dog, we kind of said like, oh, we're going to tell you now. So but we'll probably come back later, or any of you guys going to meet us down there, whatever. So we walked back into the pub, and my mate Chris said like, I don't worry, I'll cut a sway through it, so give you the chance to get out. They'd increased. You're talking now 60 at least of these bastards. Bodrums are giving it loads. Fucking all this was giving it loads, and there's kids, because these cunts have brought their kids with them as well. So you've got not only all these folky musicians giving it loads, but all the kids are festooning the place. Me and her trying to get through, but we're on the back ends of it now. Like, we're trying to get to the front door to get out. Why should that be a hardship? Why should that be a hardship? You guys are all doing that. You can quite clearly see someone's trying to get through. Fucking move. Fucking move out the way. Really? Is that such a hardship? But did they? Did they bollocks? Did they bollocks? These motherfuckers. They're all... No. And patience runs out. Gotta be honest. So, there's only one path, Chris. He's like, I'll cut a swathe, like the Red Sea, like Moses, I'll get you through there. Well, he did, but he fucking went out. I couldn't get through. The Red Sea closed up again, like, he was able to just move around, swivel the hips and just raise the arms and get above all the fiddle playing. But meaning that she's low to the ground and prehistoric, you know. And they got this guy, he was like a fucking knob. But so trying to get through. There's only one little avenue. So, and there's a little dog there, a little white dog called Snowdrop. 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 Snowdrop is a cunt. Snowdrop is about that fucking long and about that fucking short. But Snowdrop is a werewolf and doesn't like my dog. For no reason whatsoever. Just doesn't like my dog. Just small dog syndrome. And like, turns into this fucking bestial, ferocious monster. And she's going past, and I'm trying to find a way through all this throng of folky knobs, and this thing snarls at her. So she turns around and goes like, fuck off, you know, in husky language, like that. And like, everyone's like, oh no, Husky's gone mad. You fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? My Husky's totally fine. Your little shitbag there, your little white little rat on a lead sitting on your lap has snarled at my dog, and now my dog's just gone like, fuck off. But all of you guys, the uproar was great. Gave me a way out of there. Although, did it? We got past the first couple of tables of these fucking knobs. Fucking cunts. And we get so far, and then there's the wall had closed in again, and no one was moving. Now, I am the most easygoing, happy-go-lucky sort of guy ever, and but it only goes so far. Of course. So, can you excuse me there? Can you excuse me? Can I just get through? Can I get through? That only goes so far. If you bastards are not moving, I'm going to suddenly, vitriol will take control. Can I just get through? Do you mind? Excuse me, can I get through? They're in the way of the fucking door. So in the end it was like, will you fucking move? Fucking move! You move! Now! They fucking moved, obviously. And it may have disrupted, the it may have disrupted that somewhat. Well, fucking good. Don't get in my fucking way ever again. You really, really pissed me off today. I love what you guys do, you folky cunts. I love what you do. I do. Seriously, I love it. I could have sat there and enjoyed that for hours. But no, you made life awkward for everybody trying to get in and out of the pub because you blocked the entire place. And you were wrong. You were wrong. And you did not give people a chance there. And you fucked up me and the dog getting out there. And you made me ultra riled. And I would, if anyone had got up there with that little, the strings and the fiddles and the accordion and what have you, oh, you, I'd have killed you. I'd have dropped you like fucking in a split second. You fucked me right off. So, and but we got out. And like Chris was sitting outside here and saying, "Oh, I tried to get the way out. Didn't fucking work. That did not work at all. That was a fucking nightmare." So anyway, we went to the pub round the corner, Brown Stroud's corner. Went to the Telegraph, me and the dog, and we spent a good 2-3 hours in there. Lots of whiskies, lots of dogs were in there. We were out in the beer garden, the sun was blasting down, it was lovely. Met loads of my mates. She had water, she had treats. She met all her friends were in there who give her like, oh, there's Roxy, oh, I've got stuff in the bag for you, there you go. She knows who they all are, she goes straight to them. And it was great, but I was, has you been to the cask today? I went, oh, don't mention the cask. Jesus Christ, don't mention the cask. Fucking all them Irish folky bastards. And and I love it. The thing is, I love it as well. I love that stuff. But they did not do themselves any favours whatsoever. And anyway, so we're in there. And this is another weird thing. There's a guy who goes to the Telegraph. He's one of two brothers. I always thought they were twins. They are not. They look identical. Baldies, and they're old, and they look identical. But apparently they're not twins. The difference between them is quite a number of years, about 7 or 8 years between the two of them. Now, dogs come into this as well. My dog, who's now lying over there, sprawled out over there, and everyone loves him in the telly as well. He made a comment, we're going back about 2 years now. My dog was in no one's way whatsoever, and he was in the corner over here, and he was going, I'm at the bar, the dog's lying on the floor, and he went, "Can you move the dog?" And I went, "Sorry, what? Can you move the dog?" I said, "Is she in the way?" "She's not even in the way." "Yeah, just move the fucking dog." She wasn't in the way. So I just went, where am I going to move it to? We'll put her on the bar, or behind the bar. Where do you want it to go to? And anyway, he grumbled and he walked past and he went to the pisser. And when he come back, I saw it. I was waiting for him to come back, obviously. And it was kind of like, oh, Roxy, watch out. Here's Mr. fucking Annoyance. Here's Mr. Angry. Watch him now. And he was like, whatever. And he's one of these twins, like, and the two of them do, I say twins, they're not twins, as I said before. They're actually, there's an age gap, but they look identical. And he was with his brother and a couple of mates. And I made a big point of it. I was going to leave as well. I wasn't going to stay, but I thought, no, I'm not going because you've pissed me off now. So more whiskies come over. I'm with my mates as well, like, and they were like, oh, don't worry about it. It's not. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to like make my points. You know, I'm not moving my dog. My dog's not in the way. This cunt has just, given it loads here. So I'm going to, make a point of it. Don't ever back down from things. There are moments in life when you can be the bigger man, the bigger person by walking away, and you should. But there are also many times when the bigger man wouldn't walk away. Don't just let them have their day. Because they don't think, oh, because you just turned your back and went, okay, fine, I'll walk away. They don't think, oh shit, yeah, I was out of order there in East London, I think. No, sometimes you definitely have to put people in their place. You have to. I'll discuss this. If anyone wants any other sort of stories about this, I've got plenty, fucking plenty. And but anyway, so this particular night, he comes back and he goes back with his brother and his mate, and I got another drink, and they were staring over at me, giving it loads, really fucking staring, and like, well, I thought, fine, you know, no worries. I was staring back at them, but also, you know, staring, and then going back, smirking, having me drink, bit of a nasty mate. Look back, oh, you're still staring over. Well, don't worry, you know, I've got to come past you at some point, and if you say anything, you're going through that fucking front window. So do not worry, do not fret. You know, your little animosity will not go, you know, unanswered. If that's what you really want, I will reciprocate, and you will come off worst. Simple as that. So, as the night wears on, well, the session wears on. Another drink, another whiskey, and then I the thing that I couldn't defeat. Mrs. Kilt-Man starts texting me, "Where the hell are you? No, you're only out for a dog walk. The tea's gone cold. Where are you?" Oh, shit. Well, there's a fight I can't win, so I've got to go. So, me and the dog, I said, okay, well, drink me whiskey. Made a massive point of walking slowly past this little group of trolls. Oh, these baldy fucking twin fucking Kinder Egg bastards. And walked past them, and I went, "See you lads, you alright? See you later. Coming back later." I said, "Yeah, no, I'll be back later. Don't you worry about it. Be back. Sort this out. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's alright, mate. Alright, mate? Fuck off. Because you're back down, haven't you? Fucking pair of knobheads." So anyway, walks out the dog. It was a while ago. So today, after all the Irish folky shite, we go to the Telegraph. And it's still like, what? I don't know, mid-afternoon. And Man City are playing. Fuck you, Man City. And so we go in there, we go in the beer garden, and my mates are all there, so I've got whiskey, and loads of fun. Loads of dogs. And one dog that was like, oh no, our dog's aggressive. Really? Okay, well my dog's dead friendly, so, you know, we'll just keep your dog away from mine. But no, and they seek to explain why, oh, it's not actually our dog, we're dog minders. It's not even our dog, but this particular dog, who, by the way, was lovely. It's dead aggressive, and it was snapping at all the little dogs. Little Piper, JP's dog, Piper, JP, I know, cheers mate. Piper's fantastic. Little Piper is a girl, but it wears a little shirt, a little collar and a tie. But it looks great, you know, and she clearly loves it as well. So they were there, and my dog obviously loves Piper, and other dogs that were there. And this aggressive one, oh, don't come near. Well, we didn't go near, but I went back to the bar. After being in the beer garden, went back to the bar, and I'm drinking more. And the baldy bastard, one of the the brothers, was there. And I just saw him. He was in the corner at the table, the high table, and they stood at this, where all the fracas had originally happened. And I thought, oh, fucking hell, here we go. Doesn't like me dog. And my dog's now lying sprawled on the tiles, so you've got to walk past it. And don't get me wrong, folks. I will drag her back in out the way, and I always say, oh, sorry, but every single time, apart from him, every single time, people have gone like, doesn't matter, isn't she lovely? And they all make a big fuss of it, because she's gorgeous. So it's a pleasant thing, not a bad thing. And he's there. She's sprawled out, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna get some shit here. And he genuinely, he went for the piss, didn't he? Ooh! And now you're all thinking, what happened next? Wow, what did he do? What did he do? Well, he walked past the dog. Said, went for the piss. Came back. I was talking to someone else at the time, and I hadn't even seen it come back again, to be honest. But I was in the back of my mind thinking, like, oh, there could be some kind of shit here. So waiting for something to happen. And next thing I heard these words: Dennis Waterman has died. Dennis Waterman, for those of you who don't know, a British actor. He was in Hammer movies, Scars of Dracula. He was in the Sweeney TV show with oh god, the guy who played Morse. I forgot his bloody name now. Jack Regan. Dennis Waterman played the younger guy. Fisticuffs and all that, like the Flying Squad. The London Flying Squad, the Sweeney. And they made 2 movies out of Sweeney 1, Sweeney 2, and they were both massively, they were X-rated, and they did tits and violence and everything. It was great movies. Typical late 70s, early 80s stuff like. And then he was in Minder, the TV show Minder. And then, oh god, a lot of sitcoms. Oh god, I forgot what they're called now. He married Rula Lenska, and he was on Piers Morgan. And admitted a bit of wife beatery. But at least he's honest about it, And but apparently he died, and it was this guy, and he went, Dennis Waterman's died. And I went, because I thought, oh shit, what? No. I was discussing only the other day in the pub, like, normally you get spates of celebrities dying, so-and-so's died, so-and-so's died, so-and-so. You get this a lot. It's like a run of celebrity deaths, and then you get people like, the sweepstakes on who's going to die next. And I was saying the other day, no one's died, no celebrities died. And then he said that, and I went, shit. I said, I shouted at him, I said, Dennis Waterman's died. And he went, yeah, he's 74. And you know what happened next? Me and him and his mate. He was not the other brother, just him and another guy. We had a massive discussion about Dennis Waterman, and we were laughing and joking, and we broke the ice, and it was great, and he was all right, and the dog was there, and other dog, this aggressive dog, was coming past, and I was like, oh, better watch out here. And my dog, who's lying over there, just over there, she again, like me and him breaking the ice, she broke the ice with this dog, and this dog suddenly was interested in her, and like very interested as it turned out. And the two of them got great, and this couple were going like, who were minding this dog, were going like, oh my god, this has never happened before. It's never been this friendly. He's been snarling at every other dog so far, but with yours, oh, he loves it. Isn't it weird how the day turns? That's what I'm saying. This is, I know it's a kind of weird, off the wall video, but the point is, each day is different. Each day can be wild. Each day can be crazy. Each day can be what you think it's going to be, if that's what you want it to be. But if you just open yourself up to what the world is, lots of things can happen. So you got the chaos of the Irish bands and the annoyance of all of that, and my annoyance, and then we go to the Telegraph, and there's someone there that I don't like, and it doesn't like me, and yet we suddenly found a bit of common ground, and we're okay. And an aggressive dog suddenly finds peace and harmony with my dog. And sadly, Dennis Waterman died. But, is it Dennis Waterman? Is it his Jack Carter, I think was his name in Sweeney? Jack Carter. Is it his demise, his sacrifice there, that has brought together other people? Yin and yang of life and death and existence. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. I love it. I love this shit though. I love the way the days can do this sort of thing and be crazy and annoying, and yet it can swivel around within the next 5 minutes, and all of a sudden everything's great. And you can repatriate, you can be mates with people that you didn't expect to be mates with. Wow, it's just bizarre. Thought I'd share that with you. Thank you if you stayed with this. Thank you. You probably started this thinking, where the hell's he going to go with this? I didn't know either, to be honest with you. But it's been a weird day. It's now getting slightly darker and it's overcast, and it was very windy but very, very warm today. We are apparently in the UK due for one hell of a summertime, and I mean one hell, literally. It's going to be incinerating weather, and with a husky that's not going to be good, but you know, we do what we can. We'll work it out. Whiskey, frequent pub stops, and she gets bowls of water and treats and lies on the cold tiles in the pubs. And sorry, I've missed something else. We went back to the cask, and the band had gone. My mate Chris texted me saying like, "Yeah, don't worry, they've all gone now. They've all fucked off. So you're all right." So I went back in there, and another couple of whiskies was had, and addendum to all of this. We're at the bar, and they were sitting outside. The dog didn't want to sit outside in the sun, so she's on the cool tiles. There was a band setting up. The cask has live acts, live bands all the time, and this band was setting up. And I was talking to one of the guys from the band, and he knew me, and he knew the dog, and that. So he was, "Oh, my brother, you know, we're all this kind of fucking shit. Like, I can't do them handshakes." I'm like, "What the fuck are you on about?" And he's going like, no, let's do the proper one. And I'm going like, what? You here's my hand. You put my hand into yours the way you want it. And but it was great. But all the folkies had gone. But what did happen? I went up the bar and like, I forgot the barmaid's name now, because there's so many of them. And she went, "Oh, does Roxy want some treats? It's a fat dog fart. There's a bear shit in the woods, you know." Of course she does. So the big jar comes down and a few treats come out of it. And then as she's enjoying these treats, the guy is at the bar right there, turns round to me and goes like, "Can you move that dog?" I thought I'd been saying before, and I went, and I'm like, "What?" He said, "No, I'm very badly allergic to dogs." Of course I'll move the dog. So I dragged a little bit further around. But I'm also like, you know, this is a dog-friendly pub, as they all are. There's normally 6 dogs in there at any given time, like, you know, and like, you still come in here, and like, but obviously he's allergic, and I didn't move it down, and he said thanks. So that was all good. I just thought, oh no, here we go again. Folks, dogs in pubs, Irish fucking folky bastards. Did you hear that? It's beginning to rain. There's a little pitty patter on the conservatory roof there. It's beginning to rain now. Probably a good thing. Clear the atmosphere, because clearly something was brewing today. I repatriated with someone that I didn't initially like, obviously didn't like me, but we're okay now because of the death of Dennis Waterman. Who'd have thought that? And Irish folky bands, you grow like fucking fungus. There was like 5, then 20, then 30, then 60. Fucking what the hell? And you brought all your families with you. But you fill the pub, which is meant to be people that drink in the pub, and none of yous are buying any drinks. You're just sitting there playing and fiddling and tabbling and blah 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 blah, and limericks and little people and potatoes. Well, fuck off next time. Fuck off. Leave that doorway clear so that people come in and out. You are not in charge of that pub. And when you see me and my husky, get out the fucking way straight away. Not having that shit ever again. Ever again. I will be nastier next time. Because I'm the most happy-go-lucky guy. But don't fucking get in my way like that and not acknowledge. Just, oh, no, we're playing it. Like, what was I supposed to do? Fucking pole vault over you? You're ridiculous. And you were rude. And I've done a lot of swearing in this video, haven't I? Fuck it. Folks, I'm going to see you all. Irish is for me. Fuck off. I'm going to see you all. I hope the little people fucking nibble your fiddle strings, you bastards.